Thank you for tuning in to the best parenting show on the internet, Post Daily Dose.
It's the Post. It's the Post. It's the Post. The Post Daily Dose. It's the Post. It's the Post. It's the Post. The Post Daily Dose. It's the Post. It's the Post.
But she kept right on talking about something else. I think we need to, as you say, slow down, pay attention to certain things, because this thing is real. This energy experience.
Yeah.
Your kids experience what you are experiencing.
Right.
So you can, if you realize that, you can be their thermometer for regulation. You can help them to regulate.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I question whether we really believe that or have accepted that in our brain. Our brain got a bunch of stuff running around up there. Is that one of the facts, or have we made that a fact in our brain? Because once we make it a fact in our brain, and we keep rehearsing it or repeating it, it just gradually becomes a part of who you are.
Yeah.
And you become more aware of it. You become aware of your own energy, and you become aware of how your energy is influencing your kids.
Right.
To me, that should put you in a state where you can be more interested in catching yourself and adjusting yourself, say when you go past your window of tolerance. You recognize it, and you got to do it up there and know it's real. I'm not sure how many people think know it's real, although we hear it a lot.
But that's a part of paradigm shift.
Yeah, the paradigm shift. When you make the paradigm shift, you know it's real. Now, you know it's real now. And once you know it's real, you can then, I think that puts you in a better frame of mind to want to get better at it.
Yeah.
To want to get better. And as you want to get better at it, what you're doing, you're setting yourself up to have a greater relationship yourself with your kids and people around you, but you're also setting your kids up for a greater interaction without as much drama.
Yeah.
You're decrease the stress, influence the behavior.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're doing. Decreasing the stress by your own energy, using your own energy.
Mm-hmm.
Decreasing the stress and influencing behavior. Yeah.
Hey, guys, I'm not a menu instruction person. I cook stuff that I know how to cook. The way I know how to cook it. This is different. So.
But just fix it however you want to fix it.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, let Pastor Harold look at it. Hey, what's up, Facebook family? Welcome to another episode of Post Daily Dose. Pastor Harold was just going off. This is what happens in a post-treatment home. You just start talking repetition and everything else. Welcome to another episode of Post Daily Dose with me, your trusted parenting advisor, faithful guide, and servant of the healing journey. What's my name? Big Papa Brian+Post. Hello, Mimi. I see you up there. What's up, Chad McNeil? I see you flossing, boy. So, just got here to Crescent City and connecting with my compadres. We're just hanging out. I said to Harold, what should I talk about tonight? Because I got a little bit of jet fog going on in my brain. So he was talking about the power of repetition and how important repetition is to paradigm. Chef, what's up, Patrick Watson? Yeah, it's a nice place. This is where we hang out. This is the casa. Look at that chandelier. You never would have imagined this in Big Papa's kitchen. Like, can you see it? Let's see. Where is it? There it is. Check that out. It's a deer chandelier. What's up with that? So anyway, glad you got your book, Annalisa. So the biggest key, the one major key to a paradigm shift is repetition. You have to, it doesn't matter what it is. If you're trying to learn something, if you're trying to grow to some new place, if you're trying to do something different outside of how you have traditionally done it, outside of what the dominant culture has been, when you latch onto that information or that education, you've got to be willing to study it over and over and over and over again. And I did that consistently. I'll say when I started really understanding regulation and understanding the effects of stress and trauma on the brain, and attachment. That was probably the thing that really got me, learning all about brain and everything else is the attachment theory. But I was a reading lunatic. I mean, reading and listening and reading and listening and then going out and lecturing myself and then working with families. And so it was just constant repetition to the point that literally I feel like my brain just changes. And that's what happens when it's not just a paradigm shift, isn't just a different way of thinking. It's not just a different way of seeing. The reason you think differently and you see differently is because your brain literally changes. And so when you start learning that new information, just like this love-based parenting information, it is really the repetition that helps you lock it in. And that's why I'm always talking to people about, go out and teach a class, go out and talk to other people, go out and share what it is that you're learning, because that's just more repetition that you get to experience. And then when you have, as a parent in a family with challenging children, when you have a situation that doesn't work out the way that you hoped it would work out, that's actually fantastic. You need repetitions of failure. You need repetitions of blow-ups and children, not abiding by the curfew and not reaching or going beyond the limit. You need those repetitions so you have an opportunity to think and analyze and just examine how you could do it differently, what you could do it differently. And when you screw up, I've said this in so many lectures, especially in my camps, I want parents to go out and mess up. Just go out and screw up as soon as you can. The sooner you can go out and screw up, the better, because you have an opportunity after that to stop and really look at it, reflect on it, and say, what could I have done differently? What could I have truly done differently in this moment? That's just more repetition. And the more repetition that you engage in, the more of a pattern, the more of a habit it's going to be, because you're changing pathways in your brain. It's not just thinking. When you start changing your paradigm, you are changing your cellular system, you're changing synapse and dendrites, and just every part of your being is changing. That's why things start to show up differently. So anyway, that's what Pastor Harold said I should talk about. This he says amen. And so that's what we talked about. I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. I'm going to relax. We've got a dad's group coming up here pretty quick. And might get me in a quick nap before the dad's group. So God bless each and every one of you. Big Papa loves you. Remember, in any given situation, you always have two choices. You can continue to react from your past blueprints of stress and fear and overwhelm. You do the same thing, expect a different result, and you keep getting the same result over and over and over again. Or you can stop. You can take those 3 to 10 deep breaths, slow down, ask yourself, what could I truly do differently? And in that space, that's when you choose love. So hope you guys have a fantastic evening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.